Welcome to Year 11 Matters. Usually we'd welcome parents in so we could go through some really important information. What we've done this year is we've decided to put a video together so we can share this information without you having to come into school. Now, first up, after half term, students have got their mock exams. We've provided revision guides for every student in Year 11 for English, Maths and Science. In addition to this, we've also given them revision kits, and these include flashcards, post-it notes, highlighters and some different coloured pens in order so they can get on with some work while they're at home and over half term if they need to. We've also invested in an app called Tassamai, which in a little while Charlotte Basterfield will go through exactly how that works and how important it is really into guiding the students how to go about revising in their own time, because it's not just a multiple choice quiz application, it's actually going to be really guiding them into the key strengths and weaknesses to save them time. So the next few videos are going to hopefully give you some really important information as to how they can best get on with that.
Hello everyone, I'm Mr Cutler, the head of Year 11. I've spoken to many of you in the past, particularly during lockdown, just to see how the students were getting on and that sort of thing. I wanted to take this opportunity to thank you for the massive support you've given us over the past 2 years. It feels strange to me to say that we've been with the year group that long and that we are so close to the end now. But that support that you've given us is hugely appreciated because it makes a massive difference in terms of the students' progress and their achievements. What we've tried to do since we came back in September is to really get the students to make sure they're focusing in all lessons and working hard. That's going to be essential because obviously if exams do go ahead next summer, they will be fully prepared if they've worked hard in every single lesson, and the exam won't come as a shock to them. If we go with teacher assessed grades, we still don't know what it's going to be, but if we go with teacher assessed grades, which is what happened last summer, then obviously we will need evidence from mock exams, practice papers that are done in lessons. So again, that's another reason why they need to be focused and working hard. If you can support us with that just by making sure at home that they get that message, that'd be much appreciated, because we are really focusing on just every single effort is made to improve in every single lesson. I think the communication between home and school is going to be vital. So if you've got any kind of issues or concerns or you need any information, send us an email, contact the school and ask for Mr Cutler, Mr Hickinbottom, Miss Burns, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible, because that communication will prove to be really important. I'm going to look forward to working with Year 11 and yourselves over the next 6 or 7 months. It's going to be challenging, it's going to be difficult, but I think if we all work together, it's also going to be something where the students are going to achieve a great deal. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Mr Griffiths and I'm subject leader for Maths. I just want to talk to you for about a minute about what we've done this year to support your children. Every child has been bought a revision guide, and whether it's higher or foundation, we've made sure they've got the appropriate one. If you find that your child has come home and they haven't got it, please do let me know and we'll make sure your child gets that free revision guide. The second thing we've done is we've brought into Hegarty Maths, which is amazing. It's a free website for you to get onto. You log in, or your child logs in with their full name, the date of birth, no need for any login details, and there's over 1,000 videos and quizzes on there for them to do. We just welcome them to do as many as they can do. The more that they do, the more information we have, and the better teachers we can be. It's a great revision tool. Finally, you will hear from me quite a lot. I will be sending messages through on EduLink. There will be emails and text, especially around mock times, just letting you know what we're doing. If you have any concerns, any questions, please do let me know, and myself and the department will sort it out. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Miss Spitz and I'm subject leader for English here at Ormiston Forge Academy. I'm just here today to talk to you a little bit about what our students can be doing to help prepare themselves for their GCSEs. First of all, I'd like to say a really big thank you to our Year 11s for the resilience that they've shown in the last few months, and a really big thank you from the English department for everything that they've done since we've been back. I'm going to talk a little bit about some things that students can be doing outside of lessons to help them, and things that we're going to be providing as well. So first and foremost, they will all now be on Tassamai, and they can get on there and be using their daily goals to help revise those key literature texts that are all up on there for them. Their teachers should have logged them on by now, but if not, just get them to have a look on the app and make sure they're in the right English group so they can get started. GCSE Pod is also a great revision resource, loads of videos on there and quizzes that they can be doing, and staff are setting these as homework as well. From us soon, your children will be getting some revision guides for GCSE English language. Those should be coming out in the next couple of weeks, and they can use the workbooks alongside the revision guides for those in order to help prepare them for their English language GCSEs and their mock exams that are coming up. English literature, some revision guides will be coming out soon for that. Some information about how you can order some discounted literature guides from us that we can then get out to children as well. Will all be coming out after half term for them. With regards to revision sessions, we'll be starting those as well in line with the other subjects, probably kind of after half term for us. And as long as students are attending those and are coming along and having a look at the different things that are being offered to them, the different strategies that are available, hopefully that will really help them in terms of their English. One of the biggest bits of preparation that you can do for English, however, is to read. Read back over your literature texts, have a look over Inspector Calls, reread back over the poems that you've studied. Everything, the more you read them, the better you will know them. And for English language, the more non-fiction text that you can read, newspapers, articles, magazines, leaflets, everything like that will help to prepare you to see any type of text in that exam when it comes up. Your English teachers are there to help. If there's anything else that you need, feel free to ask us. If there's anything that you think you're struggling with, again, let us know, and we'll be in touch with more information on the revision guides as soon as possible. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Miss Basterfield, and I just want to introduce you to something fantastic we've got available for Year 11 to use this year. It's something called Tassamy. It's a revision tool the whole of Year 11 have got access to. I can either log on the internet, on a computer or a tablet, or, as most students have now done, they can download it as an app on their phone. It's a fantastic tool that they can use for science, English literature and maths revision. It works with multiple choice questions, and the more they use it on a daily basis, the better, because it's got a fantastic way of working out where their strengths and their weaknesses are, so it keeps addressing those weaknesses rather than students trying to avoid it in their revision. All we need from you as parents and carers and guardians is to make sure that you are encouraging the students to be using it on a daily basis, like we are at school, because the more they use it, the better it's going to be, and the more it's going to help them towards their mock exams and their real exams next summer. Thank you very much.
Hi Year 11 parents and students, Mr Grant here, Key Stage 4 Pastoral Leader, and I just wanted to quickly speak to you guys about attendance and the importance of attendance this year. We're going into our final year for Year 11s. The reason why it's important for you to attend is the correlation between good attendance and achievement. The symmetry is perfect. If you attend well, you achieve. Those who don't achieve as much. My example that I like to use is, in my time having worked in attendance at this academy, no student with an attendance record below 90% has achieved an A star to C in English and maths. So that's just a little example of where we're at and why we need you in school. I am going to pester you. I am going to be on the phone to you when you're not in school trying to get you in. You may not appreciate it now, but long term, I believe you will, and that's the reason why I do it. So get yourself into school and let's achieve in your final year.
Hello everyone, just here to talk really with regards to Year 11. No, it's been a very, very sticky last 6 months really, and it's been difficult for all of us, but particularly those students now who are entering Year 11. And I just want you to know that children entering Year 11 who have additional needs will still be fully supported. If you've got any problems, any questions, any issues at all, or you want to know what your child is entitled to, then absolutely get in touch with me and we'll sort it out. Good luck Year 11.
Hi there, my name's Mr Bradley. I'm just going to talk to you briefly about GCSE Pod. GCSE Pod is kind of like a Netflix or Spotify, but for educational videos. It's a revision tool that we subscribe to here, and every student in Key Stage 4 can create an account. pretty much every student in Year 11 has already created an account, so they have access to it. And on it they can watch videos which are linked to specifications. All the subjects have gone through it and they find it really, really useful. And teachers can also set assignments, so there'll be questions based off subjects just to help with revision, help students really engage with things that they might be struggling with, or help them just kind of cover a few bits that they haven't studied for quite a long time. They can download streams, they can download pods, so they can watch it on the bus to school, in the car to school, in their free time when they've got a second. So it works really well on phones, it works on tablets, and there's also a desktop site. Everyone should have an account, everyone does have access to an account, so if you have any issues, your child has any questions, you'll get some paperwork home about it in your parent pack, and please feel free to email me if you have any questions about how we're using GCSE Pod. Thank you.
Hi there, my name's Jesse and I'm in year 12 now at Ormiston Forge here, and this time last year I was in the same boat as you guys, sitting in front of me thinking that maybe I'd start revising around January, February, but I had this conversation with the teachers that you have around you now, and we spoke about year 11 matters, and it really, really inspired me to get your work done now, get your revising done now, because with all the stuff that's going on in the world right now, you never know what's coming tomorrow or what's coming next, and just give your all today, give 100% today, and your results will be there. I got the happy results that I needed, and so will you if you do it today.